If you understand English but freeze when it's your turn to speak, you don't need more vocabulary. You don't need another grammar book. You need regular speaking practice with a clear plan. In this video, I'm giving you a simple 30-day speaking plan with clear daily tasks. No guessing, no random practice. If you follow this 30-day plan, I promise that you will feel more fluent and more confident when you are speaking English. And if you want a printable version of this plan with useful phrases to support you each week, you can download the workbook by clicking the link in the description below this video. It's absolutely free and will really help you to stay on track and focused during the 30-day speaking plan. Now, before we start, there are 3 important rules to follow. First, you must speak out loud. Whispering does not count. Thinking in your head does not count. You have to speak out loud. Second, keep it short. 10 to 15 minutes of speaking practice a day is enough if you stay focused. And third, don't worry about mistakes. If you stop, pause, or hesitate every time you make a mistake, your fluency will not improve. The goal is to keep going. So let's begin. We're going to build this week by week. Week 1 is about building speaking stamina. This week is about reducing your fear of speaking. We're not trying to sound advanced or use difficult grammar and vocabulary. We're training your brain to speak without stopping. So here's the task. Every day, you're going to speak for 2 minutes. Choose a topic, set a 2-minute timer, and speak without stopping. Here are some ideas of things you can talk about. Describe your typical workday. Describe your job or your studies. Talk about your hometown. Explain how you spend your weekends. Describe a recent meal, holiday, film, or book that you enjoyed. Talk about your family. Now here's an example of what this might sound like. If your topic is describe your morning routine, you might say, usually I wake up at around 7 and the first thing I do is check my phone, which is probably quite a bad habit. Then I make coffee and plan my day. If I have a lot of meetings, I make a list of priorities. I prefer starting work early because I feel more productive in the morning. And you see, you would continue like that, describing your day. Now, this is not complex English, but it is continuous. I'm speaking without stopping. And remember, that is the goal. On day 3 and day 6, record yourself. When you listen, don't focus on grammar, but ask yourself these questions. Did I pause for too long? Did I repeat the same simple words? Did I speak without stopping? At the end of week 1, you can try increasing the speaking time to 3 minutes. Now, moving on to week 2, and this is where we're going to start structuring your answers. Now that you can speak without stopping, we improve organisation. This week, we will practice using a simple structure. Opinion, reason, example, result. For example, is social media positive or negative? Start with your opinion. I think social media is mainly positive. Give a reason. This is because it helps people to stay connected. Give an example. For example, I can speak to all of my friends who live in different countries really easily. Then give a result. As a result, my relationships are much easier to maintain over long distances. You see, now you have a clear 4-part answer. So each day you will choose one question. Here are some examples. Should people work from home? Is university necessary for success? What makes a good leader? Is it better to live in a city or the countryside? Remember, you'll speak for around 2 minutes using that structure. In the middle of the week, add some extra challenge by expanding your answer a bit more. For example, instead of saying, it's expensive, you could say, it's expensive, especially for young professionals who are just starting their career. And that can create financial pressure. Longer sentences like this build flexibility, and flexible speakers are more confident. If you're enjoying this video and finding this 30-day plan useful, please take a second to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel so you can be notified every time I release a new English language learning video. Now let's continue and see what you're going to do in week 3. Week 3 is all about faster thinking. We're going to practice giving faster responses. Being able to respond quickly in a conversation helps you become more fluent. In this week's speaking task, you will only give yourself 5 seconds to think. No writing notes, no thinking about your answer for too long. Get a question, think for 5 seconds, and speak. Here are some examples of questions you can use. What would you do if you won the lottery? What is the biggest challenge in modern society? Do you prefer planning or being spontaneous? Which skill would you like to improve? If you find this difficult to begin with, use some of the useful phrases listed in the workbook to help you get started. An extra task you're going to do 3 times this week is practice telling a story. Tell the story in 3 parts: beginning, problem, solution. For example, the beginning could be, last year I booked a flight to the wrong airport. Problem, I didn't realize until I arrived at the airport and saw that the destination was completely wrong. Solution, I had to buy a last-minute ticket, which was stressful and expensive, but finally I arrived at the correct destination. Now this is just a short version, but you see how I structured my story in 3 parts: beginning, problem, solution. Storytelling like this improves control and helps you be more confident when you're speaking. When you tell stories smoothly and fluently, your speaking is stronger. Now let's move on to week 4, which is where we practice real situations. Now in week 4, we're going to combine everything from the previous weeks. So here is your daily plan. Day 1, introduce yourself professionally for 2 minutes. Day 2, explain a problem you had at work and give the solution. Day 3, give your opinion on a topic. Day 4, describe something in your life in detail, such as your job, your hometown, or your family. Day 5, tell a structured story. Day 6, answer a difficult question, such as, what are your weaknesses? Day 7, you're going to speak freely for 4 minutes on any topic you choose. Remember, you can look at the workbook for useful phrases to help you be more fluent when giving your answers. And as an extra challenge, I would like you to choose 2 days and record your response. Compare your responses to your week 1 recordings. Do you sound more fluent? Are there fewer pauses and hesitations? Hopefully, the answer to that is yes. Now, at the end of each week, you're also going to do a short reflection. Ask yourself, am I speaking a bit faster? Am I pausing or hesitating less? Do I feel more confident? Remember, confidence is not when you stop making mistakes. It's when you stop being afraid of them and keep speaking. During these 30 days, you will sometimes make mistakes and forget words. When that happens, just try to explain the word in a different way. Use the grammar and vocabulary that you have to communicate your message. This is very important for fluency. Now, after these 30 days, you won't sound perfect, but you will sound more fluent and confident. You will hesitate less, you will finish your sentences, and you'll trust yourself more in real-life English situations. For this to work, you have to commit to 30 days, 10 to 15 minutes speaking practice every day. And remember to download the free workbook that goes with this plan and start today. 1 month from now, you'll be really glad you started. Good luck, and let me know in the comments how you get on. And if you would like to start your first day of practice speaking out loud with me, I recommend you watch this video next.